everyone. Welcome to Skillopedia, the place to learn skills for the real world. I am Michelle and today I have got for you more than skills. Yes, I have for you an important resource that can drastically help you improve your communication skills. Do you know what I'm talking about? Let me tell you. So the other day, I was browsing for some really good online resources that can help with communication skills and possibly help you develop your language as well. And fortunately, I landed at lingoda.com. So what really is Lingoda? So this is actually an online language school. Yeah, I'm telling you the truth. It's an online language school offering courses in English and 3 more European languages. And these courses are taught by well-qualified, professional and cheerful native tutors. Well, how do I know they're cheerful? That's because I've tried it. So this is tried and tested, and let me tell you, this is one amazing resource. And the most tempting part of this website is that you don't have to work your schedule around it because it's flexible and this can be accessed anytime from anywhere based on your availability. And all that you need is a good Wi-Fi connection. What I felt was a bonus was that they also provide you an internationally recognized CEFR certificate. And that can help you with your visa application as well and your university applications. So this is a great proof of your learning, isn't it? How cool is that? Alright, I guess it's enough talking now and probably I should walk you through the website itself. So now I'm going to show you how you could make the most out of this amazing resource. So now it's time and let's move on to the website that I have discovered recently. Let's get started with the features of Lingoda. So now it's time to search for Lingoda. Let's get started. So now we are going to the website, and as I had mentioned, this online language school offers about 4 different languages: English, German, Spanish and French. Isn't that amazing? Well, it's located here in Berlin. So let's look at English now and see how we can use this. So here, as I said, you can learn English online with real teachers in live classes. So we can start now if we wish, but let's just explore the website a little bit more before we move on. Yes, so 7 days a week and 24 hours. These are the teachers and you have your lessons spread out. And of course, you have certified lessons offering CEFR standards. Well, what is CEFR? This is Common European Framework. It has different levels. So you have A1, which is the beginner level, and C2 and C1, which are the advanced levels. So you can go to any of these levels based on where you think you are and you can get started. So let's see how it works. Well, the features are classes available 24/7, native speaking teachers, and that's amazing. It includes learning materials. Yeah, so I tried this on my course and these materials are amazing because you can have them like forever. And the best part is they're really colorful and they are very resourceful as well. So you can keep them with you and even after the course, you can use them to revise whatever you've done and the certification. So group classes. Yes, you have about usually 5 students in a group. So that is a relatively small group and the classes last for like 60 minutes. Isn't that really cool? So I guess you will be receiving a lot of personal attention like I did in my class here. And I felt like the teacher was all for me and it was amazing. So the classes are very interactive. You can chat, see, hear and talk to others as well. So I think that's so much fun. You can even make friends on the course from around the world. And not just that, there are classes for every type of learner. Like I told you, beginners or advanced students, all the levels, and broad range of topics like sports, politics, literature. Superb. That's what I like the most about it, the wide array of topics that are available. You can also have private classes. Yes, that's amazing. So if you're a person who's slightly shy and doesn't want to be a part of a group or wants more personalized attention, then you have intensive one-on-one learning, which is very effective. Yes, via Skype. and you have classes made for you, sort of customized classes based on your requirements if you're preparing for an exam or an upcoming interview or a presentation. I think this is so cool. And of course, you have your certificates, which are your official results, proof of your learning, and you have new opportunities. You can develop your CV as well and have valuable ideas about it. So this is certainly of international standards and a great learning platform with learning materials. What I loved the most was creating your own schedule. Yeah, if you want, you can see an example of that, but right now let's just move on. And we have different teachers as well who are, of course, native speakers. An average teacher rating is from 4.65 to 5. Superb. Okay, now let's look at how we can start here and create our own ID. So let's start now. So you need an email and a password. So let me show you how you can sign up here. So if you don't have an account, you need to sign up right here and you have to agree to the terms and conditions. So let me fill this for you. Michelle at Let's Talk podcast.com. And the password, well, that's a secret. I shouldn't be sharing that. Yeah, so this is my password. Yes, I would like to receive important information. Of course, this is so important. And I agree to the privacy policy as well. So let's start learning. Yeah, I think it's a good idea to save it. So, well, I'm sort of advanced, but how about I place myself as a beginner and see what the options are? Yeah. Well, let's go with the lower levels to see how much they can offer. Oh, so that's the suggested level. This is so cool. So you only need to answer 2 questions and they will tell you what your suggested level is. And then if you don't think it's good enough for you, you can always change your level. For example, if you think you're not A1.82, probably that's very low, then you can go for intermediate, which is B1.1, which is sort of lower intermediate. B1.2 is upper intermediate. So it's your choice. If you're lower, if you're just intermediate or upper intermediate. Let's go with just lower intermediate and see what we can do here. Oh, so you have trial class. That's amazing. So you can try out Lingoda. You can learn whatever you want. So you can pick a day and time. And then of course your course plan. You can have a look at the curriculum. So let's look at a trial class. This seems intriguing. So I can schedule probably something for tomorrow? No, day after. I think that's good. 28th June, 8:30 p.m. Kolkata. Let's see what we could do with this. Right, so here we are at the summary page for our course details. This is one private class for about 0.99 euros, almost €1. Isn't that amazing? Okay, so that's for a trial class. So you don't have to pay the entire sum. You can have a trial class and see how it works for you. These are the possible payment methods. But for me, as I already have an account, I don't think I would go for this one. But let's look further at the website. What are the various other options that we have? So let's go back and instead of trial class this time, look at something else. Yeah, how about prices? Okay, let's look at the prices. So here we are at the pricing page, and first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to change euros to US dollars, and I'm more comfortable with this. So let's look at this. For a group plan, the prices are $109. But since you are a subscriber of Skillopedia, you have a discount code. Yes, you heard it just right. And for that discount code, you need to check the link in the description box where you can find the discount code that you could use for Lingoda in order to use this website. $50 off, which is amazing because you have 10 group classes for a month, but this is only for your first subscription. So if you want to choose for a group class or a combo or a private, that's your choice. But let's say you choose a group class, so you have to pay barely $59 and rest of it is free for you. So why not go ahead with it and see how this helps you. So we've looked at how Lingoda works. Isn't it just amazing? There's such a wide variety of things that you can learn, but I think it's time we need to know how to book a class. So I've logged in here and let's jump back to the screen and see how we can actually book a class. So as you can see, I've already logged in. This is my name and I have 5 credits. So I basically bought 10 credits and now I have 5 more remaining which expire on 1st September 2018. And I don't want to let them go before they expire. So for that, let's now book a class. As you can see, I haven't booked any classes yet. So let me book a class and see what I can learn. Oh wow. So on Wednesday, these are the topics suggested by the tutors for group classes. At 12, we have at the mall. At 2, talking about your health. At 3, you have giving directions. 4, getting ready to celebrate. And 11, reading at the doctor's. So all of these are group classes, as you can see. And let's scroll down and check for other days. So for Thursday also, you have very interesting topic. I think we did talk about this earlier as well, you know, how they have such great topics which are sort of, everybody can relate to these topics. Oh, this is interesting. Steve loves his job. Oh, do you love your job? Well, if you do, then you must do a class, something like this, which can help you. Talking about work. Wow, this is really cool. You can talk about work. Let's try and book one of these classes. So let's try and book Steve loves a job because I love my job. So I have 1 group class credit. Okay, so they say that when I confirm, I will have 1 group class credit deducted. So let's confirm this. Oh wow, I can keep a track of my booked classes and my classes. So let's go there. Yep, let's go there and attend our class. So Steve loves his job. It's a group class with Callum. And my class is starting in 4 days. So this class will take place on Zoom. So like Skype, Zoom is another way for video conferencing. And I need to prepare for the class, yes, to correctly set up my system. And so far, I haven't completed any classes. You can cancel a class if you wish. Let's say you're not free. And this is so cool. You have the learning outcomes. So you already know what you're going to learn and how that's going to help you. This is really cool. And all of these outcomes will be fulfilled. And you can also download the learning material. So this means you can start preparing already for a class that happens 4 days later. Let's check the download. So here we are, and we have now the downloaded material from Lingoda. Steve loves his job, reading material, level is beginner, and the language is English. Let's go and see what they have. So goals, very interesting. And they sort of create interest by giving you a topic. And the best part is the vocabulary. So they pre-teach some vocabulary for the reading, and I think this is so cool. When you have some vocabulary already for what you're going to read, it becomes much easier. Then you have certain sentences. This is colorful and quite attractive because of the pictures. And then you have the reading itself with some words highlighted. I believe these are the very words we saw earlier, the vocabulary that they taught us. And then you have practice material. So you can do a true or false exercise. And you can match the sentences to the pictures. Odd one out. Again, true and false. Choose the correct word. Talk about the news. You have some more reading and finding the answer. The exercises are very interesting. This is very good. And let's just keep scrolling and see what we've got. Oh wow, this is amazing. I love this. This is the reflection sheet, and it helps you think about what you liked about the lesson and what was the easiest or the most difficult activities or words. So how does this help you? So this is a personal resource for you, sort of a journal of your learning that happens through the course. And you have the answer key. Make sure you don't jump to this first. So you also have got homework that you can do in order to practice more if you're really keen. So I think I'm going to have some real fun doing these worksheets, and I'm so excited for my classes which are going to happen really soon after 4 days. So this is all for the downloaded material, the amazing worksheets, and this has definitely made me very excited for my classes which are happening 4 days later here, yes, on June 30th, 5 p.m. with Callum. I think I'm going to make some good friends. So did you have a look at how easy this is to book a class with Lingoda? Yeah, and to even sign up for it? I think this is relatively much easier and extremely useful. So guys, don't you think the class that I booked here was just amazing and so easy? So go ahead, use Lingoda and make the most out of this amazing resource. And the best thing about this is that you have a discount code in the description. Don't forget to use it because that's going to help you use this resource effectively. So I'm very excited for my class 4 days later. Until then, I'm going to prepare some more lessons, some more sessions for you all. See you again on Skillopedia, the place to learn skills for the real world. Till then, keep working on your communication skills and do use Lingoda.